Microsoft Teams. We did use it in my class, but however, we're using it differently here because now we're using it as our form of communication, our form of only communication. So we have to set some expectations and rules because in my other blogs, I noticed that some people were using it like as a chat box. So I went ahead and talked with them about that and, how we should be using it and, what are the misuses of it. All right, so our expectations and rules for Microsoft Teams is for class use only. This is to prevent any drama and just also just making sure that we're using the platform appropriately. Next, be on time. You all didn't have a problem with that. Thank you, Kimora, for showing up on time. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to shout you out because you are on here right at 11:30. Next, you should turn off your camera or cover your camera on your laptop, all right? So, Miss Harris, you know how some of y'all seen my laptop before, how I have the cover on my laptop. I'm able to close it and open it. If you don't have it, it's okay. You can just turn your cameras off. There will be times when I might say, you could turn your camera on, to pretty much use a hand signal or something like that. But we just want to make sure that we're dressed appropriately and there's nothing inappropriate in our backgrounds. All right, somebody took control of my presentation. I'm not sure why. I'm going to go back to the slide that I was on. All right, so next, be active and stay engaged. So I want to shout out Kimora again because she was on yesterday and she's on today. So this is showing me that she's being active and staying engaged, all right? So good job, Kimora. Next, so just like in class, there should be no side conversations because I'm only on here for 30 minutes. So we want to make sure that we're able to get through our lessons without those distractions, all right? Then mute unless told to unmute. So your mics should be muted, unless I ask something and, you need to give me a response. Then I will unmute your mic, or in this instance, Ms. Cooking will take your mics off mute. All right, next, just like in class, you ask questions when you need help. If you feel like you're having difficulties with something, you can always ask a question. Just make sure that it's during the appropriate time. And then next, complete all assignments by the due date. So for this, all of your assignments are listed in teams, and I set them due on Fridays. So you all have the option, well, not the option, but it's required that all assignments are turned in on Fridays. And then I think the ending time is like 3:30. So it's Fridays by 3:30. All right, so we're going to go ahead and keep it moving. So before we left school, we were kind of starting on and kind of doing some lab activities on force and motion. So this is just an overview of the entire standard. So we were on S4P3, which is to obtain, evaluate, and communicate information about the relationship between balance and unbalanced forces. So we did do a lab activity on those balanced and unbalanced forces. Force. Another part of this standard that we're going to be talking about is how gravitational force affects the motion of an object. And then we'll go into simple machines. But so we know that a force is a what? And somebody can unmute their mics and let me know so that I can make sure that y'all are following along. So we can keep it moving. A force is a push or a pull. Alright? A motion is a change in position. And this is what we have to go Gravitational force is a force that attracts any two objects with mass, and friction is a force that opposes one object moving past another. Then we have acceleration, which is a change in speed or direction of a particle. Then we have speed, which is a measurement to a reference point. So now what I want you all to do is open your Google Chrome or Internet Explorer and go ahead and go to nearpod.com. And I'm going to place your code in. And once you get on Nearpod, I'll call the code out as well so that you can type it in. You should be able to see your screen. Okay, you all can let me know when you are on Nearpod.com. Unmute your mics and let me know because in block 2, that's not how to fast. So for the activity, you can go ahead and unmute your mics or take them off mute. No, Daisy. I'm in. All right. I'm in. All right. I'm in. I don't see it. Quiet. Shut up. You shut up. Kamora, you can go ahead and mute your mic, all right? I'm in. I see Jaden. Perfect. I'm in. All right, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and exit out these people from my well, no, stay. Right. Waiting on anybody else? No. Anybody having difficulties logging in? No. Jaden, are you good? Yes. Okay, Denise, are you good? Yes. right, what about you, Janae? Let me see. All right, I see. All right, I think that's everybody. Kimura, I don't see you.
Someone is Cam.
That was from my block too. All right, Kimura, there you are. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get us started. All right, so now this first activity, you are going to match the vocabulary word with this definition. You have 7 minutes, but you have unlimited tries, all right? This is just to let Ms. Harris know what I need to work on with our vocabulary and seeing how I can reteach it, all right? Just to see if you can recall the definitions. So just try your best, all right? Good luck. I see you have one. Good. All right, Kamora, Denise. Good job, Janae. You have 3 so far. Jaden, are you okay? Byron? All right, 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Janae, awesome